So apparently decency definitely was on the ballot, and the adults are back in charge. Although I wish they weren't that adults. You know, like maybe get it back down to PG-13. Although, you know, like the Senate does talk about words and stuff, so we can have it rated T for teens, but like not adult if possible. Yeah, so the police is investigating a second sex video, and the media is trying to say, well, actually, hold on. Like, first of all, this is with a Republican aide, right? So it's a Republican staffer. Republican staffer. I don't know why do they think that the public cares about that. And then well, this one is straight. They did it cisgender heteronormatively. And I'm like, again, like, why do you think that the public cares about that? I don't even know if well, maybe the public does care, but I personally, alright, don't even care that they had sex in the Senate. Because I am willing to bet every single public institution had, like, at one point, some people fucking in it. Like, the fact that it is not allowed is turning some people on. Okay? Like, I know what happens in hospitals between doctors and nurses. Like, if any of the stories that I know was to be made public, it would be a scandal. And the thing is, like, almost every single hospital has those stories. I don't think it's that different for courthouses. I don't think it's that different from places like the Senate, right? Like, again, I'm not saying it should happen. I'm not justifying it. But what I am saying is that it doesn't shock me. Alright? Like I am willing to believe that in a place where there's more than 500 people every single day, over the course of 10 years, you are going to have an incident of sex. Like, I would be shocked if that's not the case, right? Like, this is my law of average, my law of statistic. The more time goes on in a public institution with more than 100 people, the likelihood of sex to take place is higher. But with that said, what does shock me is the fact that they're filming it. Like, what is wrong with you? Why would you film it? Like, you're... Okay, like you're doing something that you are aware is going to not only just create a public outcry and potentially ruin your career, but it's also illegal. So the IQ of these people is in question. Like, which one is it? Because there's two possibilities. Number one, you're literally this dumb and you think you're never going to get caught. In which case, why is such a dumb person making legislation for the rest of humanity? Like, why are they put in a such position of prestige, respect, and authority if they are so stupid that when it comes to personal decisions, they can't make the correct one? So this is like one possibility, is that they're stupid. The other possibility is that they don't care. It's like they know that even if it was found out, nothing will happen to them because they're above the law. Which would highlight a much more dangerous problem. Like which one is it better? You know, the fact that stupid people govern over us, or the fact that the people who govern over us think they're above the law? And what if it's a mixture of both? Like, that would be even more shocking, wouldn't it? They're also stupid, but at the same time, they know that they're above the law and nothing will happen to them. Again, decency is on the ballot. La cocaína in the White House. Like, what more can I say? What more needs to be said? And again, like, the fact that they can't find out who had La cocaína in the White House is even more shocking and alarming. So they can find the pot on the average black person in the hood. Like, that is fine. They can locate that. But in a place where you need badges to enter, I assume, where you have cameras everywhere, where there's security, you can't find out, like, who had the La cocaína? Which, again, like, leads to two questions. Number one, it's corruption. Like, is it? Is it corruption? Like, do they know who had the La cocaína, but they don't want to touch that person? Or the number two is incompetence. They just don't know how to run an investigation. Like, unless they honeypot it, they don't know what to do. Do you think that there's FBI's in the White House right now trying to honeypot it? It's like 4 FBI people, you know, posting in the White House picture of hot, beautiful women saying, hey, do you want to do La cocaína? It is very shocking and disturbing because the idea that they view themselves as above the law may genuinely be true. Like what happened to the guy that put his feet up on Nancy Pelosi's desk, right? Did the punishment fit the crime? I mean, some people say that it did. But what punishment should happen if you had, like, the boot sex in the Senate and you film it? Because that's the shocking part, right? The filming part. Like, it shows a disdain towards the law, towards the things of decency, right? Like, you're filming it knowing that you're going to get caught. And not only that you film it, because that's another thing, you know? Like, if you make it like a private movie that only you have access in your house, like, that's a problem. But when you put it online, you put it in the cloud, you make it public. Again, is it stupidity, or is it like the fact that they don't care? Because if you don't care, then that's not an explanation. It's like, oh, yeah, sure, I made it. What are they going to do about it, huh? What are they going to do about it? They're not going to do shit. So it would also be like a lack of care for the law. Apparently, in this case, the police are reportedly investigating the existence of another explicit video taken by a former congressional staffer less than a week after the Washington was rocked by the release of a video featuring Buttigieg. Well, actually, they say it a lot more beautiful than fornicating. I love this word. An ex-staffer fornicating. They were fornicating in the Senate's most esteemed hearing rooms. Well, you know, like maybe they want to hear the sound better. Maybe it had better acoustics. Semaphore scooped that the House quietly launched an investigation regarding purported unbecoming behavior. And they found no conclusive evidence. In an interview, the staffer denied participating in the video, which made the rounds on Snapchat. In the video, a man is seen pleasuring himself inside the House office building, identifiable by standard Capitol Hill furniture and carpeting. Semaphore obtained a screenshot from the video, which showed two men engaging in the erotic act. The video was attributed to a user by the name of Jackson 2019. Representative Newhouse said that the video was brought to his attention in 2022 when he was told that one of his participants was suspected as a member of the staff. As soon as the office was alerted, we conducted an independent investigation, and the office will not give any more comments on the matter. While Semaphore declined to name one of the individuals seen in the videos, the veteran journalist from Washington, Matthew Keyes, revealed on X that a former staffer is San O'Brien, Newhouse, formerly deputy chief. Right. It's basically, it's a Republican. No one fucking cares. The thing that I care about, though, is that if you had the time machine and you went 10 years back into the past, like I'm not even saying more than that, right? Like during the Obama years. And you would show people what's happening right now in American politics with Buttigieg in the Senate, with people that are trans invited by Joe Biden to participate at an event showing boobies on camera, right? Like flashing boobies on camera. Iowa satanic statue. You keep going with these things, and I'm curious like how people would react 10 years ago to this type of news. They would probably be a little shocked and alarmed, right? And then you tell them about California, you tell them about San Francisco, how like, look, if you shoplift less than $1,000 worth of goods, a cop can't chase you. It's right? Like you just tell them like random snippets of reality, and watch how they would look at you with disbelief. And probably think like you're a crazy person, like you're there to play a trick on them. That's what shocks me, is like how fast culture has changed within just 10 years. And what's even more shocking is how culture will change in the next 10 years. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.